And welcome back, guys, to Resident Evil Revelations episode 9? It should be 9, I believe it's 9. Regardless, welcome back. This is going to be episode 9, I believe. We're going to start off the episode 5 Secrets Uncovered portion of the game, however. If you remember last time, we did finish off with the last 2 episodes of Lisa that had continuous kind of like boss battles in a sense. So the first one had that really creepy, comms officer who was like, screaming Mayday, Mayday, and all sorts of shit. And let me just quiet down for a second here.
It's crazy.
Jackass here. We arrived at Falcon Mock Airport.
This is Forkball. Good job. Get the lay of the surroundings and continue with your mission.
Forkball.
So, how do you want us to proceed, O'Brien?
Up to you. Do what you think is best.
What took you two so long?
At least we're here. What's up with Veltro?
Not sure. We haven't found a thing. No clues, nothing.
So now what?
There's an underground chamber. We're preparing to storm it now.
Wow, that sounds like a job for us, don't it, Grinder?
Wait, we haven't received authorization yet.
It's all right. We're on it, okay? Besides, if you need someone to sniff something out, ain't no one better than my boy here.
Hey, I'm right here, Grinder.
So, you followed Jessica home. You know where she lives now?
Almost. I had her until the very end, but I lost her near the... Hey! You think I'm a stalker, don't you?
It's kind of implied.
Come on, let's go.
Alright, so, we...
Feels like
What
something's
the
gonna
fuck
jump
is
out.
this?
Watch your footsteps. We need to stay quiet. Yeah, I know.
Alright, apparently we're gonna be playing as this dude and what appears to be fucking Elmer Fudd. Needs to stay quiet. What? Why am I playing as these guys? Really? What can I just go back to Chris or... God damn it, who the fuck are... Oh, Jesus Christ, this guy is like the most annoying voice imaginable too, so that's gonna be pleasant to be, persevere through these goddamn dark halls of hell with this man over here. Sound like Elmer Fudd the whole time, No, it's cool. I'm just gonna have a stalker pretty much, just shadow me throughout this whole ordeal. That's perfectly fine. Alright, guys, anyway. We did leave off fighting, I'm sorry if, the rant there was a little bit too much. I'm just not really interested in what these guys have to offer. Alright, so the Sega Genesis is indeed...
Shh. Weren't you the one who said stay quiet?
Well, even
This
Homer
fucking guy.
sometimes nods off, you know?
That doesn't even make sense. Come on.
This fucking guy. Alright, so we picked up a screwdriver. Oddly enough, that was, a scannable item. Which normally, like, usually the scannable items, unless they're a key item, they are, just like health pickups and ammo pickups and whatnot. I do suppose this is probably just the same situation. So, shouldn't be too amazed about it. Alright, so there's nothing over here, that's for sure, although not particularly too crazy about, well, I guess probably better if I just aim it this way, this goddamn claw mark. Alright, so that's definitely something to look forward to, to some degree. Let's see if there's any other items we can scan about here. Well, it's this. Let's check out our guns, our dude's weapons, I should say. We got the shotgun, handgun, and what looks to be kind of a automatic of some sort. I apologize, I'm not really entirely too familiar with weapons. The Call of Duty phase kind of skipped me a bit, so, I know, that makes me kind of a casual and whatnot, can't play Call of Duty games and first-person shooters in general, casual scumbag. However, we did beat the Mayday boss, and then afterwards, the next episode, which was the last episode, I do believe, was fighting that lady who was the partner of that ugly redheaded man. And she also, went and turned crazy on us, and that required a bit of I should say a lot of ammunition to take down, because Jesus fucking Christ, she took quite a beating. We're gonna get involved in some of those little light puzzles and whatnot. I suppose these have a name of some sort. I'm just not particularly the best person to name set names. Let's see what we got going on here. So this guy is connected to this, so we should probably bring this over here. Alrighty, so definitely want to stick that through there, this through here. If I stick that through there, I don't necessarily mean anything else other than what it sounds like. How about this? And, alright, you know what? That one actually better than I expected. I thought I was just kind of maneuvering stuff around. I wasn't expecting to actually solve the puzzle just yet. Obviously, these puzzles aren't necessarily the most difficult things around. For one, I can solve them quite easily, and, you know, that goes, goes a long way, really. So that's gonna give us a hand grenade. And, well...
We might be able to open up that area that's been sealed off.
Go ahead and do that.
Huh? The security cameras have got something.
This is what I found from the security feeds.
That's a freighter, ain't it? Is this Veltro or what? Whoa! Did you see that?
Not control BOW? Talk about a wrench in the works.
Keep it together, and... Oh! They never had a chance.
The timestamp places the crash at the same time as the one Chris reported.
Is that in here?
It certainly looks like that. Whoa!
What the hell is it?
It's a poltergeist!
Hey, Quinn!
I'll switch the feeds. See where it goes.
Huh. We got a live one here.
Shh, quiet.
Hey, what the hell is that?
I told you to be quiet.
Well, this isn't gonna end well at all.
Oh, whoa! There's something there. I don't know what, but we can't see it.
Oh, nasty.
Hey, did he just drop something? This is definitely for mature viewing audiences.
That's some shocking footage.
Of course it is.
One of the
Not like we'd actually promote this type of video or game whatsoever to underage minors, that's for sure. Or underage minors. That's kind of a bit of a redundant if you ask me. Underage minors as opposed to the overage minors. That's the different type of a minor altogether. Alright, so obviously there's obviously going to be some quite fucked up shit going to be happening here with this invisible critter.
Hey.
I'm not entirely sure how much of a critter this really... Okay, well that doesn't necessarily make me feel any better about this. Don't really necessarily want to know that the place where that man was just, you know, picked up by its leg by, God knows, some sort of being that's, you know, first of all, unavoidable to detection of eye. It's loose, that's one thing. Another thing that now that I'm here in the same situation, or the same location he was, that's a whole other thing altogether. So, fuck that, not really too excited about this. Anything going on screen here? Any movies? Nope. Now, because by the way, if, you know, there was some popcorn around here or anything, we could just kind of chill out, watch a few movies, let this whole thing pass. Alright, it looks like a piece of a manifesto. Destiny, and I do mean to sound flippant, is made before we even get a say, and it's the will of a higher power. The impure, what the hell is that? The impure will not be cursed. It is their destiny to be torn apart by the fangs of the hounds. I cannot spare sympathy for the victims of this world. They are the ones who created it. It is the same world that robbed this dog of its bite. No longer will I howl, I will sharpen my fangs. No longer will I roar, I will sharpen my claws. All our comrades are waiting for the time when they may sacrifice themselves to the cause. Only the hounds are pure of purpose, and it is only when they may purge the world. Purge the world. We do not hunt alone, we hunt in packs. We are Veltro. Ero Brinvico. Alright, if I was to make a, you know, guess here, just a guess. Machine gun ammo, alright. If I was to make an educated guess here, I'd assume that this Earl Vendito or whatever might be the guy who's posing as a, you know, Eisenberg or Walter White and whatnot. Alright, so we already picked up a security token. Looks to be like a USB hard drive, really? Or a USB stick, I should say, in a camouflage color, which is pretty nice, you know.
It's a security token. I can breach the master network of the plane's onboard computer if I can just extract the web key from this dongle.
Whatever that means. Just do your thing.
It means we can scavenge the data on that freighter.
Now you're talking.
I've seen enough. Let's head to the crash site.
Well, that went a lot better than I expected. Alright, guys. So let's go ahead and wrap it up right here today. Thanks a lot for... No, it's going to keep going, actually. But I can't say that I aren't relieved that, you know, we're kind of done with these buffoons here. Last thing I'm gonna do is to actually deal with them, so let's just go ahead and save real quickly here, yada yada yada. Just in case anything goes wrong, in case I lose power, in case anything can absolutely go wrong altogether, who knows? Alright, save successful, cool. So, get on back over here, and by get on back over here, I don't necessarily mean to sound like, kind of like an accent there involved, but there's no accent involved, sure you. Swap weapons with up or down. Well, that could have been useful for me when I was actually fighting that huge Mayday boss, by the way, when I completely freaked out and couldn't realize how to change weapons and all sorts of bullshit. So over here we're back to how it should be. Jill and Parker.
What's that sound? Water?
Yes. It's coming from there.
Alright. So, obviously, this is where I last time, when we left off last episode, assumed we'd actually pick up from. That whole little situation with, Elmer Fudd and, his buddy there was kind of really unexpected. Last thing I thought I was gonna do is, like, play with somebody other than, you know, Jill, Parker, or, you know, Chris or Jessica to a lesser extent. But that's fine. It's perfectly fine. At least we're back on track now. What that really accomplished for us, that last little weird mission, really is beyond me. Seems kind of fillerish if you ask me, just because, you know, all I did was, like, literally run from one place to another, picked up the dongle, and that's it, you know, wrap up the episode. Sure, I picked up... There's gonna be another one of these handprints, and god damn it, I really want to know what these handprints are for. Sure, I picked up some ammunition for them. I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna be, meant for anything, though. Like, if it's, like, a purpose, like, I'm actually gonna use those guys for battle at some point, or if maybe them picking up ammo is just kind of, like, a way for us to get, like, a little backup resource.
Damn you, Veltro. Are you trying to sink the ship along with your new virus?
And that's fun if they are. You know, if they're trying to get rid of the virus, then why should we even, you know, deter this from happening? Although I suppose if the virus was to, you know, engage in, like, you know, a big natural body of water, it would probably do a lot more harm than good. I mean, considering that they use that shit on, like, little little pond fish, I can only imagine, like, you know, if, like, a goddamn orca whale or some whale of some kind really got their, I guess, I was gonna say their paws on that, just out of second nature, but I don't necessarily think that, whales have paws.
The bulkheads cannot be lowered during a power outage. Power can be restored from the engine room.
Better find the engine room on the double.
So obviously, we've already been, I suppose, given our mission, or not our mission, I should say, but oh, wait a minute here. So over here we got this new handgun, is it? 130, 158, as opposed to... Well, let's see, this does have a... Let's remove this stuff here, and... So 150, 158... 130, 158, so necessarily it doesn't seem like this has much over this, really. So, but you know what, just in the interest of experimentation here, let's swap this out really quick. Let's go ahead and go. This has a lot more opening slots, though, it seems, for upgrades. So there you go, that would be the difference there. So let's just go ahead and give it the damage, the fire burst, the same thing we had in the other gun, right? Just to, you know, kind of experiment a bit, you know, kind of like it's college, right? Like, you know, you experiment a bit, you know, just kind of, but, you know, I'm not even gonna go into that, actually. But, you know, it's just, let's just take an experimentation process, and let's see. So this is the gun we're using now, alright. Obviously, in shotgun ammo, we're quite low. We could definitely go about using some of this. This only has 8 bullets, though, so the other one had 10. So that's definitely gonna be, you know, kind of a pain in the ass, really. Well, that's fine. We're gonna stab this, get some machine gun ammo. More machine gun ammo. Alright, perfectly fine. So let's be sure to continue using our Sega Genesis thing here. Always important. Now, I'm surprised nothing has yet really popped up yet to kind of, you know, make the presence known and kind of let me know, like, you know, fuck you, this is what I'm going to deal with in this episode. Nothing's yet done that, which is kind of a little bit...
The water's getting higher.
Heralding.
No time to lose.
Alright, so obviously that Bob. Oh god. What the fuck? No. No. Oh god! Alright, you know what? That's fucking horse shit. I should have known that. Where are you? Oh, okay. So we could definitely spot you under. Oh god, damn! This is not good at all. Wait, Parker. Oh shit, me. Fuck me, man. Where is it? Parker, where is it? Parker, do something. So, I'm gonna assume. Oh god damn it, really? Am I even supposed to be fighting this? I'm gonna use a health item just to... why am I even fighting this thing? Okay, alright, so that makes perfect sense then. Parker, you need to get out of the way. Oh god, Parker, see what happens. Just notify me, Parker. Something's coming up behind you. Just give me a heads up. I should really stop fucking around with this thing, by the way. There can't honestly be any upside for this.
Trying to stay out of the water.
Oh, you're gonna try to stay out of the water. How about try to help, Parker? Goddamn asshole, smug look. God fucking damn it. All right, well, you know what? That went really terrible. I'm gonna honestly practice abstinence, and by abstinence, I don't necessarily mean oh shit. Okay, well. I should have known that was going to happen. You know, a little bit of common sense. Maybe that's not the best idea. So we definitely want to turn that off somehow, somewhere. And there's a custom part up here. No, but I'm going to definitely practice abstinence when it comes to those enemies. Not necessarily mean that I'm not going to engage them in sexual activity. Not that sort of abstinence. Not the fact that I actually practice abstinence by choice. It's just unfortunately out of my control as a very lonely man. So I can see the cog on the other side. I'm going to probably actually need that cog for something, and we can't get through there because this thing's in the way. So let's proceed on this way. And by abstinence, I do mean I'm going to try to at least avoid those enemies when possible, because you know what? Fuck that. It's just way too much of a pain in the ass actually to deal with. So let's get this herb. I'm not necessarily doing too great in terms of resources. Only two health items. And why is this open? Not entirely too happy about this opening right up here, because I feel somebody's going to land behind me. Alright. Well, nothing did happen this time, but I'm not counting it out for sure. Okay. I see you. Okay. And... oh god, alright, there's another one over there. So there's gonna be multiple, right? Yeah. Alright, so you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna fucking run like hell. What do you mean whoa. Okay, so rifle ammo. Oh god, no. No. Alright, that thing is kind of turning me around. Don't you dare double team me this way. Okay, get in through there. Alright. Now, Parker, close that goddamn door. What the hell's wrong with you? Alright, maybe I could just be an asshole and, like, kill him from over here. Alright, let's just really quickly here kind of get our bearings. Obviously, there's another door over there as well. Oh, God. Probably not the best idea, but... oh, shit. I gotta still try it out. Okay, here we go. So, as long as I could utilize... Parker, close the goddamn fucking door. Parker! Alright. So definitely, let's check out this door real quick before... I did see... oh, shit me. You're shitting me. Okay, wait a minute. Doesn't seem necessarily be anything here that could kind of, make my life a living hell just yet. Although stranger things have been known to happen. Alright, and again, we are blocked off by this, gear that kind of, protrudes our, continuance by, I guess that's like just getting hot steam, or... oh god! Alright, so these things are starting to get smart a bit. It kind of knew that I was going to come back regardless. It kind of knows the name of my game now. Okay, and what we need to do here is... oh god, I should probably try to actually use my dodging properly, I should say. But the dodging, I mean the actual, like, dodging or maneuver that they give you. I mean, I could barely dodge the slow, longhand dudes, so I'm not entirely sure how well I do against these roach squids type of things that are happening here. And what is this? Looks like a restart device, but it's stuck. Alright, well, that's great. And what is this? Alright, this one's not stuck. This one can't be moved, and... well, apparently... oh, okay. So it does seem that turning those things will kill the steam, which is great. Because as you already know, one of these is actually blocking our way to the cog, which we need. And let's check this out real quick here. Steam pipe maintenance report. 12 maintenance staff, one of the covers came off the pipes and the bilge passway, and now there's steam pouring out of it. The steam is scalding, so you have to do a little workaround to get by it. Yeah, I know by firsthand by that how scalding that was. In the engine room, there are 2 levers. Use the levers to match the needle on the meter to the proper letters. This will stop the steam from spilling out of that pipe. Alright, so A is going to be the maintenance room, B is the engine room, upper level, and C is the lower level, obviously. Alright, so what we need to do is get the A one, the maintenance room, which is where the cog is going to be located. Alright, and yada yada yada. So I figured that, not too important, kind of already got the gist of what I needed to do. So, obviously we can proceed through there. This just turned off the one out downstairs, so now we're going to have to go down there for sure.
This is where we reset the power. Nothing's working. Let's see if I can figure this out, okay? I need you, however, to go try that control panel over there.
No problem. I'm on it.
Oh, how great. Parker's gonna leave us to our own bidding, which is fine. I'm always kind of really unsure of how I feel about that. It pisses me off in a sense because not like Parker does really anything for me. But at the same time, I can't really deny the fact that it's slightly comforting. I mean, just because he's got that asshole smug look on his face where it's kind of like telling me that, like, well, if a guy can look this way when the situation's this fucked up, then it's gonna probably turn out okay, right? Oh, at least I tell myself that. Alright. Shit. I really wish I could get some shotgun ammunition too, by the way. And the game's saving now, so that's always never particular. Okay, I see you. Okay, you know what? This is just a fish, though. The fish doesn't really bother me too much. Oh, perfect. Oh! You! Oh, God. I surely do instill fear in these things' hearts, let me tell you. It looks like the size of it. Look at the size of it. I wonder what it's for. Yeah, well, you and me both. You and me both. Alright. Well, I feel like the fact that goddamn fish is so goddamn small, it just jumps up here and it just kind of, Okay, wait a second, fish. You don't have to do this way. You know what? It's fine. Just keep calling your kind over. And by your kind, oh. What just happened here? Alright, this guy's just going kind of ape shit on us, so relax. Alright. Yeah, just go ahead and keep bringing your kind over. I'd rather... oh, god damn, something else just dropped, didn't it? Alright, so I'm going to assume that these guys are going to just kind of... oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. It's cool. We're completely cool. I'm just going to go over here and... let's get in there real quick. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're good. Doesn't seem to be anything out here that's going to really cause us much distress, except this guy! Am I going to die? Oh, I'm about to, that's for sure. Alright. Now... oh, Jesus Christ. This fucking water shit's a little bit pain-in-the-ass out. Well, let me tell you, I'm not really enjoying this too much. Customization gear, perfect. And what is this? Change weapon. What is this gonna... oh, this is gonna be like an automatic. Alright. Alright, so here we got a decision to make. Let's switch this out real quick just to get an idea here of... so I guess... you know what, let's just switch out this guy for this guy. For now. No, that's fine. We're gonna do it this way. So, I mean, they're giving us this weapon now, so maybe, hopefully, it's my best interest to actually use it now. Alright. So we do have 2 health now, so that's a little bit of a plus. That white, angry, long-armed man popping up and scaring the shit out of me. Well, that's kind of really... wasn't expecting that. Now we do know. Okay. You know what? Actually, thank that fish for giving me a moment of reprise, so I couldn't take damage from the. Stop it, fish man. All right, this fish man didn't really take too kindly to me complimenting him. What is your problem? I just said thank you for fucking keeping me from, you know, getting destroyed by that squid. I don't even know what that thing is. Alright, so our goal is that way over there. Now, before we actually go over there, let's tempt fate a bit, you know. And for all I know, it won't open. Alright, so there you go. For all I know, it won't open, so that's perfectly fine. Let's just go on over here and get to the marker. Nothing up here. Perfect. All right.
Dude.
It's okay. I made it.
Yeah, Parker. No, don't need to worry. I got this. All right, got some ammo case here and a few notes. So let's go ahead and memo left in the engine room. Timing is needed to restore power. 2 keys must be used at the same time. Yeah, it's just kind of like the nuclear launch codes, right? Or I suppose I'm acting like I actually know what I'm talking about, but I don't. I think I saw, you know, Olympus Has Fallen once, and I suddenly think I know what I'm talking about. Just in case I put the restart key, you know where. You know where I'm talking about? You don't? Jeez, you already need to get it in gear. Probably has something to do with that big old gear monstrosity we saw back there a while ago.
There are no keys
All
here.
right, no keys in here.
Oh, shit. My guess is you have to start them both simultaneously.
And we really need that key.
Yes, you do, Parker. You know how do I know that? Because I read the manual. Remember that issue you had with reading manuals, Parker? Well, sometimes it's a good thing to actually read a manual now, isn't it? You're smug. God, I fucking hate that smug look on your face. All right, guys. So you know what? We're gonna just go ahead and wrap it up right here. We made enough progress in this episode. I'm gonna pick it up next time from right here exactly, and you know we'll probably have to deal with those squid monsters a bit more and. Fuck me, man. I'm such a bugophobe, so that's just kind of really freaking me out, man. It's nothing like the Cazadors from, or is it Cazadors from Resident Evil 4? Are they the Cazadors, or am I thinking about Fallout now? I don't even know. Regardless, guys, thanks a lot for your time. Be sure to comment, like, all of the good stuff, if you did enjoy the video. But again, it's your prerogative to do so or not. But anything, just really leave those comments. Just actually know where I'm, you know, can improve on. What you're liking so far and whatnot, just to help me improve on my overall content. But once again, guys, I appreciate your time, and I'll see you guys next time.